Hey guys, I am Boy here, and today we're going to be talking about the best mage setup that's out right now. This is going to be the gear that I use, weapons that I use, all that stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, the first one we're going to be talking about is the aspect of the end. This thing is the lifesaver. That is its nickname. Literally, it is a lifesaver. This thing will get you out of situations if you have low HP, if you get stuck in a corner, anything like that, you can just teleport right out. This thing is a lifesaver for any class, not just mages, it works with any class. The next weapon we're talking about is the Ice Spray Wand or a Voodoo Doll. This thing is essential for mini bosses. Without this, you will die a lot more than mini bosses. A Voodoo Doll will slow mini bosses down and do damage per second over time, while the Ice Spray Wand completely freezes bosses in place while doing a large chunk of damage to them. The next weapon is a Spirit Scepter. This is what you use to clear out rooms. This is the large AoE weapon. The alternative to this is also the Bonzo Staff, but this is so much better than the Bonzo Staff. It does way more damage and has a way bigger AoE. So I definitely recommend picking one of these up over your Bonzo Staff. Alright, the next weapon, surprisingly, is going to be our Aspect of the Dragons. This thing is a beast when it comes to DPS. It is actually better in DPS than the Spirit Scepter. Since you can click this a lot faster and it actually does more damage than your Spirit Scepter. So this is what you use against mini bosses or any mob that doesn't take knockback, you would use this on. And then our next item is the Ornate Zombie Sword. This thing is essential for any class. It will save your life so many times. If you ever get low on health, you got 5 charges, you can spam them up real quick and get back to full health instantly, just like that. Alright, now let's go over my gear. So I wear Adaptive currently, and this I believe to be the best set in the game for mages. There is other sets like Tier 9 Perfect and Young Armor or Zombie Soldier with Bonzo's Mask, or even Shadow Goggles. But I believe Adaptive to be better. Once you get high enough Catacombs level, I think Catacombs 25, the intelligence, the ability on this thing is every 5 Catacombs level, the armor piece gains 2% stats. So that's a total of 8% stat boost for all of your pieces. So right now, currently, each piece, I've got it recombobulated, gives 429 mana, plus the 50 mana per piece that you get from your mage class. So it's going to give you 479 mana. So that's actually really good, and that's actually beating Tier 9 Perfect, and it's beating Young Armor, it's also beating Zombie Soldier. And this thing gives you so much health. The chestplate's giving me 767 health and 338 defense. That's really good. So your effective HP goes up a lot when using this weapon. Or this armor, sorry. But yeah, and then you're also going to want Wisdom 5 on each piece, because that gives you an extra 100 intelligence per piece. Currently, I only have it on one piece, but the Wisdom 5 boost is insane. It makes you do a lot more damage, and you won't run out of mana as fast. Also, guys, I forgot to mention, you are going to want a Legendary Sheep as your pet, as it does increase your mana while in dungeons, also increases your mana just in general, and reduces the cost of abilities, which is absolutely nuts. So this is the best mage pet right here. You want to get a Legendary Sheep. Mine's currently level 96, you want to get yours to level 100, but anywhere in the 90s range is a good level sheep for you. But now, let's go ahead and hop into a dungeon. I can show you the gear that I use and how well it performs. Alright guys, we're in a dungeon now, and let me just show you how good this Spirit Scepter is. It essentially just wipes out every single mob in about a 7-block radius. It's absolutely insane for clearing rooms. It is your best friend when you want to clear a room. As you see here, we got a bunch of mobs in the center here, and just within a few clicks, they're all gone. And as you see, I'm a little bit low in health here, and I can actually use my... Oh, wait, never mind, I gotta heal, I gotta wish, but... You can use your Ornate Zombie Sword to get back to full health quite easily. There's also an Angry Archaeologist up here. And if we go ahead and open this lever right here, we can go ahead and take our Ice Spray Wand, and we can freeze them, and then we take our Aspects of the Dragons out. And this thing will just do insane DPS. Just freeze them again. Dragons on him. Freeze them again. Basically, just rinse and repeat. The only problem is you do have to get kind of up close, and here we go, we can use our Ornate Zombie Sword on him. He will not stop bullying me. Just freeze him again, use our Ornate, or Ornate. And just like that, he's gone.
It's like 20 something bucks, I'm pretty sure.
Alright guys, as you can see, we just absolutely melt every mob in here. And now there's lots of entry here. Go ahead, use our ice spray wand, freeze them in place, and then use our ass for the dragons. Just melt them. And then you can clear any mobs around with your spirit scepter. Use your ice spray wand, freeze them in place. Get a bit low, use your ornate. Even closer to dying, use your ornate a little bit more. You'll be good. Went from 500 health just like that to 3000 health. Oh god, I'm getting bowed, bro. I'm getting bowed.
Unstable guy on me.
And there you go. He's dead, just like that. That's how effective this mage setup is. Coming to steal the frags. I got him. I got him. I got him, bro. Alright guys, as you can see, if we get to the boss room here, we can use our ice spray wand and just freeze about every mob right here. And then our spirit scepter is just so good at clearing out every single mob here. And it does do just a tiny bit more, little bit less DPS than the Aspect of the Dragons. Go ahead and freeze the mobs. Freeze them again. And just like that, we're done with Watcher. Alright guys, with the Spirit Bear here, we can just freeze him and then take our Aspect of the Dragons out and just shred his health. Go ahead, freeze him again. And shred his health down.
That was quick.
That was really quick. There's like no bats whatsoever.
Your chicken bombs up here.
And with the Spirit Scepter here, we're doing about 1 million damage per hit if you look in the chat. And that's nothing. There's barely any mobs right now.
Dude, his health just went like...
It just gets so shredded, dude.
Oh, no. I got this.
You got it, bro.
What?
You missed.
I don't know what I hit. I swear, if someone says something in chat.
Dude, that snipe. That snipe.
Oh, we barely got in there.
That absolute snipe, dude. That absolute snipe. I deserve a spirit ring for that snipe. Alright guys, so that was my video, and as you can see, we did a lot of damage. That was a floor 4 that we just did. And yeah, this setup works really well. The adaptive just gives you so much health, and the defense is also pretty good, that you're really hard to kill. And the AOT, against the bosses is so good, it absolutely shreds them. The Ice Spray Wand is so nice to stop them from moving, so you can kill them easier. And the Spirit Scepter is just essential for clearing out rooms. And then of course you gotta remember, you gotta use your AO to teleport away. And all that. But yeah, that's my video. That concludes it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, and everyone have a great day. Thank you. Bye.